Previously on Spilled Milk. So this bitch, Wingstop Ranch.
Would you drink it? I would.
I mean, yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
I've never tasted anything like it. It's crazy. That's actually what's in here. So I get a phone call, right? It's brunch. She came to brunch and did not have a good time. And then she just had to like piss all over it, which really just pissed me off. And she's emotional as hell. And I got to get her out of there. Let's stop there.
Like, what are people gonna say?
Yeah.
Hopefully they say something.
Hello,
chef. How are you doing today?
welcome. I'm amazing today. Today's a great day. It's amazing. Thank you so much for having me again, Frank. It's been wonderful.
How do you feel being back for the first episode? From the first episode, because we survived it.
We survived it. It was a lot of fun. I've so many like new followers, new interactions. Like it's been really great. Kind of being on this side of it. Yeah, I have changed
Now you're
careers.
officially a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster now, guys. Watch out.
You used to cook and now you eat.
Man, oh, that's a good
Period,
one.
bitch.
You should not have given me a microphone. We're all in trouble. So,
Bitch,
let's
you
go.
literally, when I tell you, you took the assignment, you understood it, you ran with it. I literally could not have been more excited to have somebody that was going to be by my side to be able to do something like this, because I don't think everybody can do this, because a lot of people don't know where to start with it. But I feel how we kept the ball rolling and it just had like a flow to it. And
Yeah.
like so many people have told us that they just connect with it and that they feel a part of it. They're not bored with it. I'm super excited to see where the hell this goes.
And a big one was like, I felt like I was in the car with my friends, or I felt like I was getting ready for work
Totally.
and my friends were in the next room talking. It was a really cool just to see that it wasn't something you had to like focus on and be like super invested in. It was just nice to hang out and get to dig a little deeper in both of us.
So I wanted to introduce a new portion since you're going to be in this gig with me now. And I thought we would do something called a bitch pot.
Let's do it.
What do you want to bitch about?
What don't I want to bitch about? So a huge vein of why people kind of like know my name and like recognize my face is because of my restaurant. And owning a restaurant was one of the most challenging things ever.
Stop right there real quick.
Can we get this tight? I walked so Haktua could run.
Period. Oh my
That's all
God.
I'm gonna say. Honestly, Frank, we met each other from the business ownership realm. Owning a restaurant is probably one of the toughest things you can do, and it is still on this side after closing. It is still fucking with me. I just got a citation for a grease trap that is no longer in operation because I was in the building when the inspector came to
Making beef tallow.
I was in there. I was like, yeah, actually, I'm just, having a rummage sale for all my shit, but, it's fine. You can give me a citation. So that's what he did. The city of Corpus Christi sent out one of their inspectors, and then he called his supervisor of sorts and said, their books are not up to date with this, their cleanup, but they're closing, but they're in the building right now. And I said, we're in the building because we're leaving. I'm not in the building because I'm cranking out croissants and shit. Like, it's just...
I'm making Girl Scout cookies bootleg style.
Absolutely. Like, what do you think I'm doing out here? Like, mind you, the restaurant is upside down. It smells of, like, cleaning supplies and everything because we're moving out. We're getting everything consolidated. And he walks through.
You're trying to get your security deposit back.
I was trying to get my security... That doesn't even exist. We'll get back to that.
Girl, don't get me started.
No, bitch, and they're still going for it, and it gives mall cop, it gives hall monitor energy. It's like just because they have a badge with their name on it, and they can kind of have you over a barrel, they enjoy it. So that was
It's a power
that I
trip
got.
complex.
It's an absolute power trip, and it is so sad. So very much mall cop. Yes, offense.
Fuck that.
Yes, offense. I just can't wait to just close this chapter of like physical business ownership because it is crazy what the city makes you do. It took me a month to get my gas and water turned off, and it took me, I think, like 12 weeks to get it turned on. So I'm doing a little bit better on this side, but good riddance.
But in true Corpus fashion, they'll be right there to give you a citation because...
Yeah.
And you didn't even have a deep fryer. That's fucking bullshit.
No, and we weren't even in operation. Yeah.
That's stupid.
They got my number and they know I'll pay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I didn't want to get fined. And now they're like, no, I don't care.
Whatever.
No, I don't care.
You know, it's really fucking annoying. And I feel like y'all would very much agree with this. Of course, these are like not big real issues. These are like small fish to fry. When you go to Sam's Club or HEB and they're like, I'm sorry, who's your energy provider? Oh my God, it gets on my fucking nerves. And I always think like, what is the job training for this? What is the job description? What brainwashing techniques are they doing to these associates, employees?
It's like the highest touch of sales because like you're interrupting somebody in their like routine, their head is somewhere else, and you're gonna ask them about a bill. Like, stop. No, what are you doing? And it's pretty crazy.
I stopped fucking with Target long ago because you go into the electronics section and you have to take like an L turn because if not, they're gonna be like, "Who's your phone provider?" And I'm like, I already paid too much a month for T-Mobile. The funny thing is that I'm complaining about being inconvenienced doing gay errands. And if you do not know what gay errands are we're gonna go get coffee, we're gonna go walk through Target, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington Coat Factory, DD's Discounts if you know, you know. And then we're gonna stop and we're gonna have lunch somewhere. But yeah, it's like you're breaking me out of like my little like zone.
Yeah.
And I, for the longest time, would get anxiety just being like in a fucking HEB or a Sam's Club or anything like that. And it's like you're tapping me on the shoulder to be like,
"Excuse me, who's your energy provider? Can I talk to you?"
like, what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. No, did I develop like this?
Oh, all of a sudden you have COVID.
But like when I was shopping, like on straight errands, not straight. So I'm on my straight
Regular errands.
I'm like on the prize. Like
What
I
is
look
that?
straight
When
ahead, I
is
don't look.
Sutherland's?
When it's Sutherland's, Home Depot. We get a little bit of Rudy's barbecue. Maybe stop and get a sweet tea. So straight errands, if you will.
What do you get from Rudy's Barbecue? I always get the same thing.
I get the turkey.
Lean Queen.
I get the turkey. I know I'm crazy, but the I don't like their brisket. It makes me like
It's not marbled enough.
I don't like their brisket. I don't enjoy it. It's almost chemical. And then the baked potato. So put the turkey on there. It's party.
Dude, the baked potato is flawless. You know who has the best baked potato in Corpus, to be honest? Miller's Barbecue.
Oh, I've been sleeping on that.
Shout out to Miller's. If I could take because I'm trying to make like a whole meal out of something. But if I could just take like maybe the brisket from Bill Miller's, the pulled pork from Rudy's, the potato from Miller's. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and like
kind of hodgepodge it.
like-
It's like a Franken meal.
It's like an Infinity Stone lunch.
Yeah, it's like a scavenger hunt in Corpus. How do you feel about a man that has a Velcro wallet?
Triggered. It takes me back. It's giving book fair. It's giving, I gotta buy my mom this for her birthday. No, I was literally in HEB and I'm looking at the magazines. I was looking at the candy, whatever. And I just hear this like, I was like, and I was like, this is amazing. And he wasn't even like a geriatric man. It was just like a average age man. I was like, all right, I guess you go somewhere real fast and want your wallet to pop open. Wild. I was like, where am I? It was awesome.
Today's sponsor is Julia Escamilla with The Evening Esthetician. You can check her out on social media. She specializes in classic facial, buccal massage, gua sha, dermaplaning, and of course, lymphatic drainage, and so much more. She is the contemporary, edgy, statement-making, fashion-forward professional. You can catch her running shit here in Corpus Christi at Julian Gold, and she's on the issue of this month's The Ben magazine here in Corpus Christi. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Alexa Gignac.
Hi. So happy to be here with y'all.
I'm so glad that I got you here, and you were early too.
I was for like the first time ever in my entire life.
Not you making history twice.
Ooh,
in 1 year.
February.
LFG.
She is the owner of the Vibe Nail Studio and Corpus Christi's premier nail artist, paving the way for new and creative innovations in the world of beauty here in the Coastal Bend. A self-made bad bitch, ladies and gentlemen, Amber Padron.
Hello. Thank y'all for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so happy that you got to come do this. How are y'all feeling? How's everything?
Good. The vibes are here.
You brought the vibe. I mean,
The vibe.
Vibes are great. Just a little nervous,
Yeah.
just about
What are you nervous about?
Topics that we're going to talk about.
I'm
That's
just
all.
scared.
Yeah.
Are you scared something's gonna come up?
Yeah, absolutely. You know too much.
I am so gagged. The cover of the Bend.
Thank you.
Natalie.
Thank
It's
you.
insane. Also, can we get a shot of that leg?
Yes.
I think I'm straight. I don't know. This is great.
Straight to bed, girl.
Look, it's amazing. Congrats. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
it
you
looks
so
great.
much.
You
totally
look
killed it.
literally so bomb,
Thank you.
so regal, majestic. Your hair is giving like fluffy
Oh
and
my God,
like
thank you.
And it's like an
making me
E.
a little
It just looks like this is what you do.
Yeah,
like,
just in my
today,
spare
I'm on magazine again today. Like it very
if I'm
effortless.
going to get my free samples from Julian Gold, that's how you're gonna look. when I go in the store.
Absolutely. With dark lipstick every time you're in there, babe.
Every
time.
single time.
Or the coral.
I go to visit Alexa. She's always wearing this fucking sherbet pink panther
It's nude.
nude lipstick. And I'm like, if you don't put on a goddamn lip liner,
He wants striking.
I want it
He wants
tattooed.
there, he wants
Yeah,
it tattooed.
I need definition. But she's one of my friends, but she's also one of my clients. So I've done her glam several times.
My favorite.
And oh my God, we always have the
best
craziest
time.
time. The most recent time was for your birthday.
Oh yeah, that was
This
the
was last
time.
year.
Girl. That was the time, girl. I don't remember
remember
the
the
whole
glam?
night. I do remember some of the glam. I do
Yeah.
remember being late, but we had the best time.
And then also too, we got to have like a little photo shoot. Like it was literally the best. I had such a good time.
Yeah, so much fun.
How do you feel being on the podcast today?
I'm excited.
This is the first time you've ever done anything like this at all?
I'm not used to being in front of cameras and being on the spotlight.
You're
A
so
lot.
pretty though.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
good.
gorge.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, no,
Can we get a nail cam of you today?
Which
Like
one?
that, just like that.
These are the
Period.
nails for today.
And I like the rings too.
Super sparkly.
Gorge.
Thank you.
Damn, I'm just.
Girl, these are some claws, girl.
These are some
Amazing.
nubs, girl. Amber tried to get me to grow out my nails one time, and I think the furthest we got was like about maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
And then
It was back to nail
Chomp, chomp.
biting.
it was just back to but
I do navy blue. I've been doing navy blue for 3 years. But I was like, let me just like shorten them. And like, they're so ugly. So please help me.
They are
like,
not.
No, I need them to be like a little pointier, a little more almond. But
Are you an almond girly or
I'm an
square?
almond. I'm like a pointy almond.
Okay.
Wow.
A
Yeah.
skinny- skinny.
I tried to be a square. It's just not happening.
are you an almond mom?
I'm an almond mom. I'm an almond mom.
Y'all know what that is?
I'm an almond
Yeah.
mom.
How does everybody feeling about Valentine's Day? You look very festive.
I'm just an honor to be nominated. I have a lot of love in my life, whether that's like a platonic love or romantic love. Not so much, but I just love love.
An honor to be nominated. Have you ever ghosted or been ghosted? And it doesn't have to do with just a relationship. It could be a client. It could be a job, a work. It could be a job. It could be work. It could be any of the following. Are you a ghoster or do you get ghosted?
No,
I have
I'm-
a tattoo here of a ghost, so that should be indicative.
No, I ghost. I fully believe in ghosting. Like if I'm gone, there's a reason. So yeah,
Period. You were
read between
pushed to
the
that
lines.
point.
Absolutely. You figure out how we got here.
Just
So
nice.
Good for you.
thanks.
Alexa, same
I've
question.
been ghosted. I've been ghosted probably once or twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. I don't know.
3
It's
times a lady.
So like yeah.
happened more than I'd like to admit, but it definitely has. It's not a good feeling, but good for you to
No.
be the ghoster.
And
I
mostly-
want to be a ghoster.
I love it. No, I'm mostly talking about clients, honestly.
I was talking about clients too, for sure.
The way also too that I fully didn't know you were talking about clients.
You did
Sorry,
not.
guys, I was like, you're a fucking bad bitch. I was like, wow.
No, I was like, damn.
I'm like, shit.
I just yeah.
Amber,
I recently became a ghoster towards my clients.
Welcome
Good
to the
girl.
club.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Boundaries.
There's something kind of empowering about being able to say no.
Exactly. We become our own bosses so we could do this shit and not put up with bullshit.
Yeah,
So-
somebody said recently that like, why is Chaperone so unhinged? And she has walkaway power. She said that about herself.
Sure
like, I
did.
don't have to be here, and that is such a true thing. That's why I felt like in business, I really felt like, okay, I have a business because I don't have to say yes to everything. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I love it.
you, girl.
You know, I was a little nervous about it in the beginning. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I would ask my other clients who are in the same industry, and I'm like, what would y'all do if y'all had this problem? And they're like, girl, I'd ghost her. Some were like, oh, I explained, girl, fuck that.
No, and people only hear what they want to hear. So you can talk all day till you're blue in the face and they still won't see it, even if you type it out. So that's
Yeah.
action is the best.
Yeah. So I
that's funny.
finally, she actually had sent me to book again. Girl, decline.
Decline.
Real quick, decline. And it
Decline.
was the best feeling because it's like, I never have to see you again.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't have to deal with this.
I have the good vibes in my studio, so I want my clients to come in with good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
if
gotta
that's
protect
not
it.
happening, then it's like,
Bye.
girl, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't think people
Agreed.
realize whether it's your clients, a relationship, friends. Have you ever ghosted friends? Or like old friends?
Yeah.
Where you have to like kind of like
Totes.
pull back a little bit.
I changed my number one time to get out of
I-
a friendship.
I did that. I would have to put that on the same kind of packing up, moving, going to another town, starting over from scratch.
I think
Gives
so.
you that blank slate.
Yeah.
It's perfect. That's a perfect analogy for it,
Sure.
because they're like, realistically, you can't wipe it clean, and so much of our lives happen on our phones. So
Yeah.
if you can just get rid of the phone,
Yeah.
that is very much the same as
Yeah.
moving to a different city.
And I
The
feel
big
like
city.
there's so much commitment that goes into the self-care. It's not just about the face masks or taking
Yes.
the day off. Sometimes self-care is literally having to admit to yourself that like, this is not working anymore.
Yep.
This isn't serving me anymore.
Your
And
mental
yes,
health.
it
Yeah.
hurts so bad. It hurt. They always say that like a friend breakup hurts twice as much as like a partner breakup.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, it takes a lot to choose yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to say, I'm not gonna deal with this shit, whether it is a client or a relationship or a friendship. And I feel like in that essence, when it comes to asking myself the question, I would probably have to say that I'm like in that middle ground of that like purgatory of ghosting and ghoster.
Yeah.
Ghosty.
It's a good little mix, and,
Yeah.
and it's all about protecting your peace. And like, huge part of self-care, we love to take care of ourselselves. Everybody here is like, that's so front and center, but like, there's so much more to the inside. Just like, protect your
Yeah,
peace. I think
totally.
that's, and then that way you can sleep at night.
Exactly.
You know, or not have to like stretch yourself too thin with things that don't matter.
And I think falling off the grid is like the easiest way to start that.
Yes.
You love to
It's-
do that.
You talking about me?
Uh-huh.
I think once you get over the initial hump of like, are people gonna forget about me? Are people gonna stop caring about me? When you see them in person and you roll up on them, you'll get your answer. 500%. Because genuine friendships, genuine authenticated relationships that are built to stand the test of time are the places and spaces that pick up right where they left off with the complete understanding that I'm not cool right now. I'm not good right now. I can't pour. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
I can't pour into your cup right now. It's perforated. It's a styrofoam cup with fucking cracks in it.
Yeah.
It'll leak out slowly over time.
Yeah.
But if you give me just enough space and just enough time, we can resume back to where we are and also be in a season where we're so healed, we're so much better, we're doing great, that you can champion that person and be like, oh, we actually aren't on the same vibe that we used to be.
Yeah.
We're kind of better than where we started, if anything.
Totes.
It got real deep real quick. Yeah, everybody stop laughing real fast. Who I would deem as somebody that I admire, aspire, and enjoy, but also too, I would argue is one of the most insufferable characters in the history of pop culture, and that is Miss Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah.
The idea of like completely, have we all seen Sex and the City? At least the first two movies. Okay.
Sure.
When she has her moment, whenever Big is like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And then immediately comes back and is like, wait, I just had cold feet. I need this.
What were they doing?
And she decides to drag it out for 8 months.
Yes.
Agree or disagree? Do you think that like she should have dragged it out for 8 months? Or do you feel like she kind of like overdid it a little bit?
Honestly, I wouldn't have even gone back to him.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
See, I wish I was strong enough to say that, because like Carrie is so annoying, but I feel like, damn, I relate to her so much. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I
was
like
always told
emotionally
that I'm the
unavailable men.
Samantha / Miranda of my group because I was the logical, I'm the Scorpio rising, and I'm like the sassy one.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he left you on the altar. Well,
Yeah.
kinda, you know, like
Like, I
y'all
feel
had
like
been
there's no
together
coming
so long. There was enough time for you to make the decision. You know why?
Yeah. And he used the justification. He tells her like, I felt like overwhelmed, I felt pressured, but I also feel like there was like a humongous lack of communication in that entire relationship.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just kind of
The
fill in the
entire
gaps.
time.
They kind of try to fill in the gaps with each other, and nobody's really happy. Well, he is, because he gets exactly
Yeah.
what he wants, but
True.
yeah, and I think he just tortured her for literally 10 years. And
Yeah.
and then when he got a little nervous and he backed out, I felt like I just watched it recently when I found out we were gonna
Yes.
do this. So I was like, let me just watch it. And I was like, he's like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go inside. And yes, that's heartbreaking and jarring. And then he's like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, let me
Yeah.
go back. And he goes immediately. And then she just didn't even give him a second chance to like, I don't know. I felt a little conflicted because like he should have been yes from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I
And then
felt,
also, I did change his
day of.
mind.
and he did right. And he changed his mind
He came
again.
back.
Fuck no. I
Natalie.
don't put up with bullshit like that.
I wish it was
Like,
wrong.
What's your sign? Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, I remember.
Gemini.
She's an Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Natalie's a Sag.
Aries.
Aries. Oh, fire.
Aries. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait,
watch
wait.
out.
My wife's an Aries.
And then I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Scorpio rising. So that's
Ooh.
where people think I'm very aggressive and very
of us.
mean. But it's just like, I am, but I'm not mean. I'm just, I'm excited. So like,
Yeah, I'm passionate.
just excited all the time. And everyone's like, I mean, even if my own like family can mistake my like passion for aggression, great. It's fine. I understand it. So what's your rising?
A Scorpio.
Oh, there we go.
That's why
Makes so much sense.
doing this.
There we are.
I think also too, that's another reason why, like, if you ever catch me and Natalie off the cuff and we're just kind of, you know, shooting the shit back and forth
Yeah.
and just like throwing the volleyball back and forth, like we say, there's so much of a camaraderie dynamic of back and forth because we have that same borderline pessimistic, borderline cynicism,
Absolutely.
borderline, you know.
Yeah, we've been through a lot of like trauma and things that just growing up where we did and how we did and when we did. It shapes who you are. So
Yeah.
your personality, what you find funny, and what you can tolerate, and it helps you tolerate a little bit more.
And we turn lemons into lemon pound cake
100%.
with the lemon glaze.
So this was giving Carrie Bradshaw, like with the fringe and everything and the killer shoe. So very nice.
Thank you.
Accessorized. Did you sell your own outfit for this?
I did.
Amazing.
I did.
Very
And
cool.
Got a spray tan, of course, before, because that is the answer to everything. You're feeling sad, get a spray tan.
Love that.
Yeah. The
Never had a spray tan.
Never.
Oh,
Me
girl.
neither.
Always wanted to.
Spray tans
Yeah.
literally changed your life.
I
How long
believe
do
it.
they last?
I mean, like 10 days. I'm a bubble bath girly, so really not 10 days.
Yeah.
But if you don't take bubble baths like a freak like me, they'll last about 10 days.
I love that about you. I'm a bath girl too.
Same.
Big
I'm
time.
not a
You
bath
too?
girl.
No.
Oh, I
yeah.
love this.
No. How about you, Frank?
This is the moment.
Bitch,
Shower
that's
bit.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
all
a
that.
bath. I will roll myself up a little blunt,
There you
a
go.
hot bath, and I enjoy myself.
Queen.
My favorite part of Sex and the City is getting to go through like all the different seasons. But my favorite scene of all time from the very first Sex and the City movie is that amazing, and it always makes me cry, the little montage of all the wedding dresses. It's
Oh my
like
God.
De La Renta and Dior.
yeah.
And then Samantha's like crying and I'm like crying with her.
Yeah.
100%. No, I cried on that part too.
Yeah.
I think it's like the buildup of it all. It's like
Yeah.
you know
Yes.
her past and like look at her in dresses.
Yeah.
It's really cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I like that makes you emotional too.
Spoiler alert, if you've never seen any of these movies, they're like on Max, on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's
so like
HBO Max.
get the fuck with
And
it.
they're like 15 years old, so yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And I'm gonna say it one more time. If you still haven't seen Wicked yet, get it together. It is out now on Blu-ray, 4K streaming,
VHS.
and it's gonna
If
be
you
on
haven't
Peacock
seen it, what-
soon.
I don't
Amber
like
hasn't seen it
it.
yet.
What?
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? You didn't forget?
But you know why? Because we went to the Broadway show in New York.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
cried.
Yeah.
It was great. So I guess watching the movie, it was
It's your
literally word
expectation.
for word out of the play, and it was just like, But for those who haven't seen, the actual play, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen Wicked yet, Alexa? Did you cry?
Of course.
Well, you're a theater girl.
Like, yes.
If
I
y'all
think I
didn't know
feel it
this,
all.
Alexa also does community theater.
Yeah.
She's been Janet in Rocky Horror.
Yes,
You were also in 9 to 5. Is there anything else you've done?
I was in Rocky Horror as a Phantom my first year.
Nice.
Because I did it growing up, theater. And then, you graduate high school, forget doing it. And then 3 years ago, I was like, you know what? Or 4 years ago. I'm going to get back in it. And Rocky was the first thing I did and changed my life.
I was gonna say, do you feel like it changed your life? It changed
Genuinely.
mine because it's
Yeah.
kind of like breaking into doing drag.
Yeah.
You're either like a Pride drag queen, baby queen, or you're like a Halloween baby queen. So that's to me within
Yeah.
Corpus, like it's those two parameters of you start off doing theater, your first year Rocky,
Yep.
or your first Christmas Carol, because there's such big ensemble shows that it shows you like a sense of like. I feel like community theater is it's free therapy is what I always like to call it, because it really does change your life in such a like positive magnitude of feeling like a sense of community.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I feel like when people get like lost in life, where they just like we're in the midst of discovering, figuring out, trying to pinpoint like where we want to go, where we want to be, and you've already exhausted all your other options, whether it be in a career or like maybe it's going out to the bars and the clubs, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I feel like that is something that's like an option there, that it has a consistent form of being in an environment where you feel seen, heard, respected,
Totally.
and also like you can just be yourself. Because
Yeah.
when I was younger and before I even got to do anything like that, I had the worst fucking taste for theater in my mouth, because I went to TAMU CC, went to college theater. We've talked about this is a fucking nightmare. And I had the worst taste in my mouth for the longest time, because I always thought like, well, fuck, that's just how it is in the professional world. But we can't allow ourselves to be limited. This can be in all things that go on in life. You cannot allow yourself one experience to dictate what something is for you. It's kind of the idea of like your first relationship you ever get into is gonna be the precursor for how you see every single relationship. that is an option, that is a choice.
Yeah.
Everything and anything that you subject yourself to being a part of, you have to kind of like give it another shot sometimes, or throw it to a different corner of the world, because my God, when I tell you that I had just like the time of my life,
No,
and also too, it helped me come out of the fucking closet.
That too. Like, I just feel like it's just like so much like acceptance.
It helped
in
me connect with
theater.
me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, and just like the friendships you make, and like you said, no one judges you. Everyone comes from different walks of life, but like that's what's like beautiful about it, you know? And like I feel like also when it comes to theater, there's a rep that like theater kids are weird, but I feel like that's like the best part is like how weird some people are. It's like I love you, man. You're weird as shit, but come here, I love you.
It's
like,
a total
I love
compliment
that.
to be like a weird, like now, like you grow up like the worst thing you could be as a nerd, but like now it's like you're in touch with different things, you're exposed to different things, and it helps shape who you are.
Yeah.
So,
It's that same
great to be weird.
same idea of like, I would walk into the theater thinking I was the gayest person in the world, and then I would get to the theater and I'd be like, bitch,
Yeah.
get real.
I'm all right.
Yeah, but you feel so seen, accepted, heard,
Yeah.
and just like felt in that environment that you just you really enjoy it. So
Yeah.
for the season of my life that I did put myself out there and to
I
do
was
those
just talking
endeavors,
about how I wish you were still doing theater.
girl, I get asked all the time,
I
and
wish you would
one
do it,
day
'cause you
I'll
have
just
an amazing voice.
thank you. One day I will just like jump back into it. But do you have dream roles that you've ever?
Anything in Chicago. Like I want to be a cell block tango girl. If that ever happens in Corpus, that's my dream. Honestly, I never would have thought Janet was my dream role, but I'm like, damn, I really related to her. Like her sexual awakening and all that.
It's such a great character.
Amazing.
And that I thought was fun to play.
Yeah, it was
Amber, have you ever
so
seen Rocky
fun.
Horror? Mm-mm. We'll get you to go. Here's the thing.
Cliff
if you
Notes.
haven't ever seen the movie, just go straight to the show. You love it so much
Yeah,
more.
yes.
Because the
It's
movie's
way
a
more
little
fun.
bit of a hard watch.
Yeah.
Because I've always said that after Sweet Tea, the movie goes.
I agree.
Literally after the first 20 minutes. After Tim Curry has like the big shebang.
Then it's
It doesn't, yeah. But the show,
So much
my
fun.
God, you're talking
Yeah.
about people going to the theater and getting crazy trash and then watching a musical for
And
2 hours.
yelling shit
and
at
you
you.
get to scream and like yell and do like callbacks to the show while it's happening. So, and then there's also like props where you can
Yeah.
like squirt people with water guns. It's a lot of fun.
That's amazing with the energy that it brings into the crowd. That's very like it's great when people are picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So and it could be a different show every night.
Totally.
Even though it's the same, it's a different
Oh, no.
show.
You get to do like the double shows where it's like the double feature. You have like a 7 o'clock show and then an 11 o'clock show. And girl, nothing hits like performing for that 11 o'clock
that 11
show
o'clock show.
where everybody's
man.
so gone. And if they pre-gamed before,
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about
correct me
it.
if I'm wrong, they give free alcohol at Aurora.
Yes, it's donation based.
It's donation based, yeah. So you can get your
Girl, for
Boone's
$1.
Farm
and you
or
get-
your friends
Yeah,
for 50
exactly.
cents,
Uh-huh.
a buffalo nickel,
For real.
5 pence,
A buffalo nickel, if you will.
a buffalo nickel,
With a wooden medal.
a bushel and a peck.
Mm.
What is like your drive-through order? This is a question that I kept seeing a lot on
Where?
TikTok. Anywhere.
Taco Bell.
Let's go. I
You're a
love that you
Taco
said
Bell
Taco
girl?
Bell first.
It's
Wow.
like so embarrassing
So who's your
how
Valentine?
much Taco Bell I eat. Like I literally keep it a secret. I'll turn off my location sometimes so my friends can't see that I'm at Taco
That's a
Bell.
pro
'cause-
move. I never thought to do that.
Yeah,
That's pro as hell.
I'll put it
She
in
said,
airplane
I'll
mode real
literally
quick.
leave my phone at the house, but have my Apple Watch with me.
Literally. So I love a cheese quesadilla. Sounds boring, but I do like the ranchero sauce in it. And then I will get a Baja Blast or root beer. I just depends on the day. And I love a crunchy taco supreme, and I love to have some chips and cheese. And I like to put the fire sauce in my cheese dip to make the dragon sauce. I don't know if y'all seen that on TikTok.
Never.
But it's fucking phenomenal.
I just got put on.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
AB, same
Try
question. What's your Taco Bell? Like, what's like your go-to?
I don't know. My Cane's order.
We'll get to Cane's, but do you have anything from Taco
from
Bell?
Taco Bell?
Yeah, we're gonna do like different
I
ones.
think Taco
She's like
Bell.
Pat.
I'm not much of a fan of Taco Bell. It just gives microwave food.
Oh, damn.
I think that's why I like it.
so
You know what I'm saying? That's why I like it. No, I love to get the burrito supreme, and then I'll get the bean and cheese, the little pintos and cheese on the side, and just make it this fat ass
You know,
burrito.
I never do that,
amazing.
and I always see it like on Uber Eats, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I should just get some
Add it
cheese
on
and
there.
cheese. Okay,
It's good. They put a little red
I'm gonna
sauce
try
on
that.
it. It's great.
Okay.
I will say this: getting Taco Bell on either Uber Eats, DoorDash, Favor is diabolical.
Never done that.
It is the
honestly.
worst.
If I were to pull
Quality.
up my Uber Eats right now and y'all saw how many times
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We're gonna
And then you
say
heat it up
that
in the
for the
microwave. What about you, Frank? What's your Taco Bell
know
go
what to-
to?
yeah.
I love a crispy taco, and I like extra lettuce because I like the shredders. Shredded lettuce, we
Shredded
crunch
is
it.
the thing. Absolutely.
I like the shredders, and then I also like to add a little bit of beans to it because it adds a roundness, a depth of flavor.
Okay, yeah.
And then I like to dip it in either the Chipotle Baja sauce. It's like a Chipotle sauce that they have. It's so good. Just like amazing. Or sometimes I like to dip it in nacho cheese too.
But now, when you put the beans in the crunchy taco,
It does not get soggy.
I was just about to ask.
You have to eat it
right away because it gets
soon.
soggy. With the
I'm not gonna say like when they hand it to you, like ask them to put it in your mouth. But like
But basically,
by the time you are on the road, like you better be doing one of these.
That's a snack for the road.
You better be doing the cloud. Like,
Feeling for it.
Absolutely.
it's like a crane machine of Diablo sauce. I feel like if you're doing the drive-thru and you're really, really hungry, there's the food that you're gonna eat at home, and then there's the little snackito that you're gonna eat
for
in
the
the car
drive.
on the drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
My little snackito is always I like a cheesy roll-up, add beans,
no drop.
grilled cheese toasted
Damn.
on its own. It is the best bean and cheese taco
Recently-
you've ever had in your life.
Recently, just tried the cheese roll up, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
It's
and it's
really
like $2. Yeah,
It's a
the
cheap
best.
alternative to the quesadilla. Me and Natalie have this inside joke with the show that there's like certain times that we hit like certain topics that we're like, oh, that's for spoiled milk. It's the after show.
That's
I love
spoiled
that.
milk.
For our
Like,
Patreon.
Very for our Patreon. OF.
So what's your Cane's order?
So I always get the box, right? But you have to ask for it to be extra crispy, the tenders. And they have to butter both sides of the bread.
Oh,
I didn't even know you could make these
I
requests.
didn't know you
I
could make that.
suddenly no longer feel like a complicated bitch.
I know I extra crispy though, but then they make you go park, and it takes forever.
But it's worth it, girl.
It is worth it.
Because then everything, by the time you get home, everything's soggy because of all the condensation that's inside of it. But I get everything extra crispy, and of course an Arnold Palmer.
Ooh, nice.
But that is my go-to. I will
Okay.
eat.
Are you a
Cane's.
coleslaw queen?
I'm more of give me extra fries or
Yeah.
an extra bread.
Fry, double that fry.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it, but I definitely get like the Louisiana sauce.
Oh,
I like the Louisiana on the coleslaw, on the toast with the chicken.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's like a chicken sandwich
I haven't
on.
done
Yes, chef.
I'm gonna try that. Absolutely.
That's
It's good.
Natty cakes.
Yeah, no, I do. I think maybe it's the box. It's like the 4 tenders
Yeah.
or something. It's like 4 tenders, and I get double coleslaw and toast.
I think my favorite thing from Cane's is probably like a 3-piece tender with double fries. I'm good without the toast.
Okay.
I'm very weird about the sauce.
oh,
I've been weird about sauces for like my whole life because anything that comes with like a dipping sauce. This is a true story. I can do a 20-piece from McDonald's with 1 barbecue sauce.
That's insane.
that upsets me.
no way.
If I'm gonna tell you,
No
no,
way.
I'm more like I need
Sauce.
5.
yeah, I'm such a
sauces.
sauce girl. Like
Same.
that's actually
I will have
crazy.
a lineup of sauces.
It's just enough for me to like get the party going, keep the ball rolling because I have things to do, and I feel like
things to do.
some it's like that time and
We
place.
have time to dip. We have time to dip right here.
Your Cane's order?
My Cane's order a little boring. I mean, the box. I like my 4 tenders. Probably like 4 sauces because, like I said, I'm a sauce girl.
Have you ever ordered the cup?
No, that kind of freaks me out when I
a
see
lot.
people
That's too
like
much sauce?
dipping. Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, I never thought there would be such a thing as too much sauce. Because I'm
Sure.
over here telling you that's crazy that you
You
only
can
eat one,
order
but-
a gallon, like a milk jug gallon of the sauce, and it
Yeah,
costs
what, I'm,
$21.
I'm not eating that much chicken
For $21?
you know?
It's for
yeah,
catering
that's
things.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried the carbonara? What are they called? The buldak?
Oh, I know
Bulldog,
what you're talking
whatever.
about. On TikTok,
The
they're supposed to be
pink
really
thing.
spicy.
They're so
I want to
good.
try it.
One last drive-through spot. Ooh, I want like a good one.
What a beezy.
I guess that's quintessential. Like,
I
what's
feel
your
like that's
what's your
that's-
Whataburger order?
Okay.
We'll start off with you.
Yeah.
So Whataburger order, I do the little burger but 2 meats, like the double meat little one.
Stop it.
It's
Me
perfect.
too.
Look at us.
Yeah,
It's
it's the
perfect.
best.
And yeah, I'll eat the Whataburger fries, the smaller size, and then just give me just fuck up a Diet Coke like this.
A drum of Diet
A
Coke.
drum of Diet Coke. Just fucking.
A workman's jug of Diet Coke.
Yeah, to go, if you will. So yeah,
Yeah.
what about you, Frank? What's your Whataburger?
Okay, so are we talking about breakfast or are we talking about?
Oh my god, I
lunch or
didn't even think
dinner?
about breakfast.
Because here's the thing,
shit,
Whataburger is one of the few places that's a drive-through that you literally could do breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night, as they call it.
Can we just talk about their iced coffee though?
I haven't had
Do you
it.
like it?
So good.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Didn't
Good
even know.
stuff.
I didn't, it's Whataburger, so it's kind of
Sure.
weird to try their iced coffee, but
Yeah.
my favorite is the vanilla. And now they came out with like a Mexican coffee.
Ooh.
I had a hot
With a
version
little
of
so
it.
bit of
It's pretty good.
I like
yeah,
that.
it was really good.
It tastes kind of like abuelita vibes. Very
Mexican
familiar,
chocolate,
like
yeah.
Mexican hot chocolate.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I would probably have to say that, and it's changed again, like as the palate changes, or
Sure.
as like you stop eating certain things. Back in the day, and even to this day, I've always been about a breakfast on a bun. It's one of
Yeah.
my favorite things in the world. I am
Death
always down
row.
for a bob that is quintessential small town or Corpus. Like, oh, Bob run.
Yep.
It's already 11. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's hit up a Bob. And I'm very Bob sausage. Very Bob
Same.
sausage.
Agreed. Same.
The breakfast burger, however.
I have had that.
I've never
It's
had
so
that.
fucking
It's so
fucking
good.
good.
It's
amazing.
crazy.
And then as time has moved on, I've
it's
gotten bored with it. So I have to get creative with it. So currently my favorite thing to get, it sounds crazy, but my favorite thing to get is a Bob's sausage, add grilled onions, add creamy pepper sauce
Okay.
Wow.
on a brioche bun.
Oh.
I didn't know they did that.
Okay. I didn't
It's
know
a
you
part
did
of
that one.
Whataburger's collaboration with Central Market.
Amazing.
If it's a burger, if you
A
will,
burger.
it's going to be a number 5. Toasted buns all the way. Extra bun oil. I wish people knew about this.
What does that
And
mean?
it freaks me out when people order Whataburger, especially those bitches who order Whataburger from like out of state.
Yeah.
And they're like, I had it. It wasn't very good.
Yeah,
and I'm
like,
like,
you don't
and
know
you
what
had it
you're
on a cold
ordering.
bun, right?
Yeah.
You didn't toast the bun?
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Always toast the bun. I didn't say that. Yeah. Always toast
Yeah,
the
always
bun.
toast the
Yeah,
bun.
for
A bun
sure.
toast is a must. And I'm kind of gagged that they don't already do it
No, I know.
to
Why do we have
promote
to
good
ask?
product.
We
Yes.
shouldn't have to ask.
Yeah.
It better not ever be extra either, because
Yeah, no, I'll be pissed.
We're getting there.
You've lost
Fucking
my-
We're
buckle
getting there
up.
for
We're fucking
sure.
getting there.
And the best time to go to Whataburger, if you're watching this, the best time to go to Whataburger to get a burger
To get a burger.
is during lunchtime, because that's when the older ladies are working their afternoon shift.
That's
Ooh,
small
yeah.
town vibes right there. It's definitely
That is when the Marias, the Dianas,
And they're at work and
Yeah.
they care about it.
Yeah, they
like
care.
that's such a
They
huge
give a
factor
shit.
that's gone.
they
care.
wear that
Boomers
khaki polo with pride,
They
girl.
got that manager. GM.
Uh-huh.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
Raquel, and it's like, girl, thank you for making sure that my number 5 was
Slapped.
here to make me thrive. Cause
Absolutely.
bitch,
Put some pep in your step.
hell yeah. And the soda, the filters are changed.
Clean.
The thing
No
about
filter.
Whataburger, why are they so bean shit with the ketchup? Why do they ask when you're ordering and then when you get to the window, there's no fucking ketchup?
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
one
Don't
in it.
ask me if
Yeah.
you're not going to give me what I asked
Do
for.
y'all know that I don't do ketchup?
I knew that, but that's because
Ivana does it for you, baby.
That's right. That's right. Alexa gives me I want a burger, pickles and mayonnaise and cheese only. No.
Nope. All right, here we go. So I get a Whataburger Junior meal, but the double cheese. And let me just say, I have a member of my staff that is like anti-double cheese. She gets a double meat with one single
Crazy
cheese, and we
work.
argue about it all the time. I'm like, doesn't even make sense. So anyways, double meat, double cheese, add mayo, take off the mustard, add grilled onions, add grilled jalapenos, and toast my buns and make my fries a medium. And I will take a large root beer. That is my order.
sounds
Nice.
great.
But I love extra mayonnaise, actually.
Extra mayonnaise. Yeah.
Called you out.
Bitch, I'm getting hot. Amber, your Whataburger order.
So my Whataburger order
You're
for breakfast, I get a number 22. It's the biscuit bob version.
Oh, nice.
But you get it on a jalapeno cheddar biscuit. And then you make it ranchero style.
yes.
And there you go.
It's so good. And I get it with fries. And of course, like a strawberry Fanta.
Oh, I feel that.
And
forget
then
about
for like my burger order, I always do either the honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich with onion rings. I do that.
I do like a Whataburger onion ring.
Yeah.
They're really good. Yeah.
I will order
Extra
them
crispy.
extra crispy.
Yes.
100%. And the Whataburger onion ring with creamy pepper sauce, amazing.
That sounds good.
I haven't tried the creamy pepper sauce.
Just on the
Try that
breakfast
out.
burger.
Yeah,
That
just the
comes with
breakfast
that.
burger,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only time I've tried it.
We're going to take a quick break and we will be right back.
To today's sponsor, Julia Escamilla with the Evening Esthetician. She specializes in a range of services. I've been seeing Julie for about 3 years. Consistently, when she was at a previous location, I followed her on her own. Now she's opened up her own practice inside James Stanley at Alameda and Doddridge. She helps me with my lymphatic drainage. We have some TMJ issues from marching band, and so it helps me with that. That's jaw issues. And great services. She helps me get rid of all my lady hair. You know, that's how that goes. And so she's just a wonderful person. There's magic in her hands, and I would follow her if she moved anywhere. So thank you so much, Julie, for sponsoring today's episode of Spilled Milk.
Yeah.
Let's do it. DC.
Oh, let me do a crack. Hold on. Let's see if it gives anything.
There's a little something.
A little bit.
With your water.
I don't have a water, but you want to do it here? I can. My mouth's so watery.
Oh my gosh. We burped so much the last show.
We started off hot with DC, and then I bought a Liquid Death, and I was like, what was I thinking?
Oh, those are.
Yeah. We were like, you would have thought we had beer all night. That we were just like,
I know.
When it stinks.
It's because you're like. Okay, what do we got here, Alexa?
Because I'm a Taco Bell girly. A Baja Blast.
Period.
Love to see it.
And a
I
little
think of the TikToks like Baja Blast.
With a Haribo.
I love any kind of gummy.
Oh.
Heard that.
Okay.
In all kinds of ways.
Heard that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
AB, the drink of choice, the baby.
She's in Arizona, green tea with cucumber.
Oh, wow. How
Hadn't
refreshing.
seen that.
Go to.
And then of course you have DC.
Oh, always. Quintessential. And I think I got I got Santa. What's up?
Oh.
That's my fucking balance.
Is it
Let's
Chris?
go. It's Chris.
Is she good? She's not expired?
No, she's cool. Honestly, the closer to death things are, the better they are. Just like me.
It's honestly
Go.
true.
So I don't want to pull the trigger, but
Let's go.
are you a big Uber Eats person?
You know, I frowned upon it for so many years. Like, I was like, who the fuck is going to pay to go get the food when you could just go through a drive-thru? But once you start, babe, you can't stop.
Can't stop.
And now I'm addicted.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I told myself 2025 I was going to stop. We are now in February. I have not stopped. But I'm really hoping
Baby
for a
steps,
change.
you know,
soon.
baby
Yeah.
steps, you know, can't do it too fast. You want lasting change.
Exactly.
Really, I started using DoorDash right when I announced the business was closing, and I had like no mental capacity to like do anything. So I was starting to DoorDash, and I was like, I'm a fuck Natalie DoorDashian. That's it.
Love that.
What's your go-to place to DoorDash from?
I love Jaja Cafe. So it's
Ooh,
Chinese
that's pretty
food. It's
good.
really good. Yeah, lots of different. If I want to eat a little cleaner, if I want to just go for it, Jaja Cafe all the way through.
Yeah.
So I really like them.
I should give them a try.
They're
My
good.
favorite place to DoorDash from is Chipotle.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I love me some Chipotle.
The amount of brown bags that could fill up my house.
But you know, I have trust issues when it comes to getting like Chipotle, DoorDash, or Ubered, because I just feel like if you're not there, they're not really filling your bowl like they would if you were right there in front of them. You
My
know what I mean?
grievance with Chipotle right now, if I'm gonna keep it like 100, the chips have been so fucking inconsistent, and I know I'm not the only person who's like going through this,
Yes.
dealing with this, like
Stop.
processing this, because
It's
I
actually
love
true.
a Chipotle chip because you won't get it anywhere
They're
else.
so damn good. They're
And it's
so
the lime salt.
lime.
That's what
Yes,
it is. It's
they're
so tangy
limey,
and
yeah.
salted, and it's just so good. But
Yeah.
You lime them too early, they get chewy.
Yeah.
Like it just,
I feel like the problem here is not fucking leaving the chip in the fryer long enough to fry up, or they're putting way too many tortillas.
yeah.
That's
So
what
they're
it
not
is.
equally cooking.
Every time I go into Chipotle, it looks like they are
struggling.
struggling
And
to survive.
The fact that we have one in the city is hilarious.
Yes.
But like it is always slammed. And
No,
I
I know.
literally I stop there. I don't order. I give them a chance to like clean up the
Yeah.
fucking rice debris.
Because
And I'm like,
shit
it's not that
everywhere.
important. It's just dinner. Like, go ahead and clean
Yeah.
up a little bit. Like, and people are acting like,
No, literally,
It
the
just-
trash is overflowing
Yes.
when you walk in.
You know why?
It's
Because we're in the
crazy.
ghetto. Y'all need to try the Portland one.
oh,
And
okay.
it has a drive-through.
I
Road trip.
Wait, hold up. I
Yes.
didn't know Chipotle
We're
did
downtown.
a
It's like
drive-thru.
that's a 10-minute
Yeah.
drive.
Yes,
I'm going.
girl. The service is so much better.
There's so many Chipotles outside. I like how I always say like Chipotle.
Chipotle.
There's so many Chipotles outside of where we live that are freestanding Chipotles
Right.
by itself.
I don't know what I would.
Yeah. I mean, you don't go to JCPenney's, do you? Do you
I
have use
used
for it?
to. No,
Yeah.
I don't go to the mall much.
There's
Yeah.
like a
JG,
knockoff
you know?
Sephora inside of JCP, and it's like I think I took you there, right? It's like a JCPenney Beauty, and it's kind of like a limbo in between like TJ Maxx and Sephora.
No, it was
Okay.
giving TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
It was very much
but it was
TJ
giving
Maxx.
TJ Maxx with Sephora prices.
With
so I was
Sephora
like,
pricing
we gotta go.
and Sephora merchandising because everything
Yeah.
was beautiful. Everything was like zoned up and looked nice.
But
and I
nobody
was
was
like,
there.
this was TJ. This is this product's trash. I'm not gonna put this on my face. Like,
No,
that's how I
yeah.
felt
It's
about
giving
it.
expired.
It's giving, yeah,
It was
it's giving
giving
burn.
like the no shade to nobody. It was giving the fragrances and skincare and makeup that you would find at like Melrose.
Okay.
We're gonna play a little game that's a little spicy to close us out for this very special edition of Spilled Milk with our two girlies here, Alexa and Amber. We're gonna play a game called Smash or Pass. And I'm basically gonna say things from Corpus and you're gonna say smash or pass. Now, mind you, these are not people. These are places and things. So
I was all people.
the semi-noun. Alexa, El Camino, smash or pass.
Smash all night long.
What's your go-to?
The fajitas. That I think it's literal butter.
The garlic butter, bitch.
Oh my god.
Fuck yes.
Dip my meat in that.
Whoa.
It is so fucking good. I love El Camino.
El Camino, smash
Pass. I
We're
like
on
good.
time. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm an authentic Mexican food girly.
She's
And
a
it's
diva.
giving Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Very much Tex-Mex and smash. I would smash. I like the salsas. They really went there with the salsas.
They really
Great.
did. Have y'all had the fucking churro donuts?
Yes.
From there.
That was those were
Oh
crazy.
my god. They are
Okay.
actually life changing.
They have like a Mexican hot chocolate, like fudge dipping sauce. That's fine. It's the churros by themselves.
Yes, and the whipped cream.
And the whipped cream. Yeah, they do that.
Okay.
Smash or pass, Julian Gold.
Smash.
Smash, darling.
Yeah. All night.
In like 1
That's
to
my
2
baby.
words, describe to people who don't even know what it is. Because I found out about maybe like 3 years ago. And I was like,
We are a luxury retail store. I would like to say that we're like a little mini Neiman Marcus. We're
Yes.
a little more curated. Our buyers really get to know us and our store, and so they kind of know what we want because we have 5 different locations. But all of our buyers are out of San Antonio, and our CEO is actually from Corpus, so Corpus is his favorite store. So I feel like we have a great selection of things, and we always try to get involved with the community.
But honestly, I'm more of a like a Marshalls, Burlington, TJ Maxx.
okay, Errands.
Yes, wherever I could buy for me and my dogs, that's where I'm going.
Period.
And I'm
But
a
I hate
girl
the
who
line.
I'll go into a Walmart and put in a whole outfit and let's go. Call it a day.
Natty.
I'm gonna have to, do you have plus size? Real talk. I'm
We
gonna
can
pass.
special order anything.
Special order.
It depends on the designer, the vendor.
Feel that?
If they have the size, yeah, we
Yeah,
special
totally.
order.
Okay, living downtown, smash or pass if you had to. Or if you have already.
I'm conflicted because I really want to move to this side of town, but I don't think I'd want to live downtown. So I guess I'm gonna have to say pass.
Sure.
Sorry.
Maybe.
Smash. I actually live down Alameda, right here, and I love it. I am literally 3 minutes away from my business, so I could go home within my little breaks and.
It's not a crazy long drive.
Yeah, no, it's very convenient. So
Yeah, living downtown, hard pass.
Fuck yeah.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Maybe like another city's downtown, but not this one.
all the cracky, real,
I'm good.
Real as hell.
No, I don't need to tell people no. I need money too. Thank
Yeah.
you. I need money too. Why are you asking me?
We used to live downtown. We used to live downtown back in the day. We lived at the Cosmo.
I literally thought y'all still lived there, like up until like
girl.
2 months ago.
No, ma'am. After like, I want to say a couple months of living there, it got to the point in the summertime where you would be like asleep, doom scrolling at like 2, 3 in the morning, and there would be this lady who would like walk down, not Comanche, what is it?
Chaparral.
Chaparral, yeah.
And she'd be like,
You're lying.
dead ass, call you on ass right now. Literally, it was crazy. One-sided beef. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, smash or pass. Oh, like, do you got the time for it or not today?
What to have one-sided beef?
Yeah. Or to deal with it. I guess we could probably say deal with it because I don't think anybody here.
I think you're gonna have to
initiates
explain that
one-sided-
more.
One-sided beef is when somebody is like constantly going and talking shit and like
Yeah.
bringing stuff up over and over
Yeah.
again. You literally have no problem with this person. This
Oh,
person
so
continues to like.
no, I do have a problem with that, but it does continue to happen.
So
but
it's pass.
yeah,
Hard
it's a pass for me, honey.
Yeah.
Same.
Let it go. Let it go.
Come on, Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, Natalie, not Ashley Trevino.
Yeah, no relation.
Developmental services.
I'm dying.
Developmental
Smash or
services. Smash it with a fucking hammer. Stand up. Hard pass.
Alexa, egg salad sandwiches. Smash or pass.
Fucking pass. Like it creeps me out.
Wow.
How when people eat that? Like
She's honest.
first off, eggs give me the ick. and
They're
like
gonna say you the farts.
to make see like the smell alone, like it grosses me out, and
I
like
love sulfur.
the texture. And yeah, I think people that eat egg salad are like monsters.
I've never.
Rawr, bitch. Rawr, bitch. That's fucking good.
I'll pass. I'll pass. I'm more of like
Do you like the deviled egg?
I like
Monster.
yes, that's just too much happening at one time. I like a potato salad.
Yeah,
You know, throw it
Some
on a
chicken
bread.
I'm particular about my chicken salad,
We
I don't
all
do
sound
like
hungry.
a HEB chicken salad unless it's the root.
unless it's the turkey salad.
Can we get a zoom in on Alexa's face right now? She's absolutely disgusting.
Going through it.
Wow. Over here like.
She said, I know. She said, I know that their cars fucking stink.
That's great. She,
For real.
because I knew it.
Okay. Beyonce winning country album, Smash or Pass.
I think like people like making a big deal out of it. It's like everything's politics, right? But I guess like pass, because like I do think there's some like other country artists, but I do love that she went out of her genre. But I'm not gonna like cry about it.
Yeah,
That's my statement.
that's fair.
you.
Absolutely.
At least you stood on business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And had the balls to like confront the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a pass for me
Mhm.
because she won just by her one song. Like, this ain't Texas, girl. You know what I mean? Like, who really listens to Beyonce nowadays?
She was the #1 tour.
But
the
even
last
on my
2
clients,
years.
I'm like, okay, let's do this. Who is a Beyonce fan? I think 1 out of the 20 clients that I asked was a Beyonce fan. So it's like, I didn't think she deserved to win, but
I think I'm
that's just
gonna
my opinion.
stand on that. Darius Rucker
Yep.
walked so Beyonce could run.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I feel like it's like a little bit of a justification for that. And there was a ton of black country artists on that album, which is like, what is a black country artist? Thank you
Yeah.
for opening my eyes to that. So I think it's fresh and it's totally representative of now.
Yeah. Love that.
Also, too, I feel like whatever you're serving, whatever your category is, as long as you commit to the bit, I don't think that there's anything that disqualifies you from that. I don't think there's anything that deters you from that. And it was like, somebody also had made the comment saying about like the one song. And the way that I saw it with that album is that album had Willie Nelson, that album had
Dolly Parton.
There were a
that
few
album
different
had
ones,
Post
yeah.
Malone.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, well, Dolly Parton did the whole song. She did a 15-second intro.
Yeah.
And then Beyonce covered on
And then
Jolene.
it was
Yeah.
Jolene. Yeah. It was
And I
the
feel like
intro.
people were upset because she rewrote Jolene.
And that's how you know they didn't listen to the album.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was an
Yeah.
intro to
Yeah.
that.
And then she also had
so-
Miley Cyrus in there too.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not much of a country listener, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna just vote Martina McBride. To
Oh my God, literally.
We're gonna get some Jessica Andrews. I
that's,
am
Rosemary's granddaughter.
some Sarah
That's
Evans.
my
Born to Fly.
There you go.
Ooh, Alexa, Lady Gaga's Abracadabra, smash or pass.
smash.
Fuck yeah.
And let me say,
Agree.
I have been a Paris stan for so long.
Yes.
So the fact that she choreographed that video, like,
That was so
ooh, everything.
And it's
everything.
good. It's got that big energy,
Yes,
like
it's
mob
amazing.
dance. So
Amazing.
good.
Y'all know that she fired her entire team before this era.
I did
Her
not.
choreographer, everybody but hair and makeup got
Damn.
the boot. And she said, I'm doing everything from scratch.
Good
And
for
she
her.
brought
That is
back.
a prime example of, we talk about this a lot
Yeah.
on the show. You can fall on your ass and flop and still get the fuck back up in
Mm-hmm.
the same breath, because Joker came out and everybody absolutely hated it. And everybody was like, her career is over. She's done. And then she came out with this.
Yeah.
So
Incredible.
it's just like, you determine when you're back. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you love Abracadabra?
I love it.
Are you
Big smash.
enchanted and bewitched?
Love. It brought me back. She had the nude, like how she has the nude lashes and the nude brows. That are like that very like weird, like
I love
always
it.
say
It's
when
like
she
old school
bleaches her
Gaga.
brows,
Yeah.
she's back.
Yeah.
yes.
She's back on
it's
her
cool.
bullshit. And I
Needed
love
it.
it.
Fucks with it.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I've watched it 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for the rest of the album. Was super sad that the signed copy of her CD sold out in 2 minutes, and it was only
Unreal.
$14.
Damn.
Damn, that's real.
There was only like
that's
about
real.
200 copies of
Way
it.
to go.
Texting your ex while you're drunk, smash or pass.
Smash, because I do it all the time.
Pass. I've been with my wife for 8 years.
Period.
Amazing.
Natty cakes.
I always want to, but I always say no.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a Taylor Swift song. I almost do. Every time I do, I almost do. Yeah.
Alexa, hitting the Benjamin in public.
Benjamin.
Smash.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
Smash all day.
Yeah, let's say it. No shade. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh, we're in the last 2 questions. Very spicy. Alexa, having a burner social media account, smash or pass?
Pass. Like, honestly, like, I'm like, bro, if you're going to lurk, like, Work with your balls. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, do it on your pace.
It's giving therapy.
Yeah.
Giving therapy.
Like,
Yeah,
come on.
absolutely.
To me, that's borderline catfish.
Yeah.
You're in that
It's
territory.
weird.
Yeah.
We're too old.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, Alexa, our last question. Being on the cover of the Bang magazine. Smash or pass?
Smash.
Oh yeah, me too.
All of us.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
stop. I love it.
We're gonna have like a Got Milk campaign, but it's like us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we're like.
I love that.
I love it.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Spilled Milk. I am your host, Frank. You can like, comment, subscribe to us on Instagram, check us out on YouTube, and stay tuned for the next episode of Spilled Milk. Bye.